Rock on the Range 2016. We've got Zoltan from Five Finger Death Punch with us right now. You guys are just killing the festival season lineup
That's right.
You guys killing it up there.
We are. You know, it's really fun because, you know, we got to the point where these big festivals all over the world inviting us, and, you know, now we got into a position where, you know, it's a proper show, so it's not like a little 30-minute throw and go set.
Yeah.
It's a full set, and, you know, hard work, you know.
Yeah,
I would say we were lucky, but, you know, we have more luck when you work really hard for some reason. I don't know why that is, but, you know.
Well, it's interesting that you say about luck versus hard work. So right now I'm reading the Randy Blight book, and he says, you know, it's not luck. It's when you work your ass off and then you get to where you belong.
Yeah, 100%. You basically, you know, the idea is that opportunities, situations that you would consider lucky always come to you, to everyone.
Yeah.
But are you ready? Are you positioned? Are you able to take on that? You know, and that's all about preparation.
Yeah.
So if your preparation is there, when the door opens, you can actually walk through. So kind of, you know, that's why there are those memes. You know what I mean? But if you have, you have luck when you work hard. It comes hand in hand. Yeah, of course.
So I'm excited to see you guys headline with. You got your own headlining tour, of course, with Shinedown and 6 a.m. on separate besides festivals.
That's correct.
How is it like you have Nikki Sixx, who's a legend in Motley Crue, but he's opening for you?
Well, I wouldn't say it that way. It's kind of a tour where, you know, we're trying to assemble these bills.
Yeah.
You know, when every band has either a legacy or a catalog of work that is, you know, amazing. We're trying to put together a bill where, you know, we have similar fan base but diverse enough.
Yeah. So,
you know, Nikki Sixx has that, you know, that legacy, that, you know, that heritage sort of fan base that will come out and see him, you know what I mean? And it's really interesting to be in a position where, you know, people who were our heroes growing up, right? Today they are our peers. So to say like these guys are our friends now, it's pretty amazing actually. But, you know, but I would look at this bill as the new band on the bill is really Oz Lions. You know, and Oz Lions is a very talented band. You know, every bigger tour, bigger festival tours or whatever we do at the time, we bring out bands where we think that they should be seen. So this is our paid forward kind of thing. You know, like we brought out Nevermore. Nothing More.
There you
Big
go.
difference.
Yeah.
We brought out Nothing More. Very talented, very interesting band. You know what I mean? And it's awesome because there was a moment when we got that opportunity. Korn took us out for a couple of different tours. We went out with Disturbed. We went out on a festival tour with Slipknot, and, you know, we were given opportunities that now we are in a position to give this back.
Yeah.
You know, and so Oz Lions is another band that we think people should be, you know, aware of and see. So we can't wait. You know, it's like we know that this is going to be probably the biggest rock tour of the fall. I mean, it's going to be massive.
So you guys always get to pick your lineup for your tour.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But, you know, a lot of, you know, when you put together a lineup, you know, there are many factors. Who's available, who's not, who's in the studio, who's not, you know, and who's committed to other tours. So a tour is being planned like a year in advance, you know, and we have to look at their timeline, like what is Shinedown doing, you know. Shinedown, awesome band. Actually, I listen to those guys a lot. I think they write awesome friggin' songs, you know, great voice, great, you know, that band is a great band in my opinion. And, you know, and they have their own fan base, and it's a huge fan base. You put these two bands together, you know, we're gonna fill up massive arenas, you know, and there are no, you know, everybody gets equal opportunity, you know, we never limit anybody's sound. It's a co-headline, you know, they bring whatever they want, you know. This is not a competition for who's louder, who's not. It's about bringing back that hard rock family, that what it used to be, you know, like whoever comes out to the show should have a good time. Basically, and it's an arena tour means we are inside. So even the first band, doesn't matter that they go on first, they have lights, they have whatever they want.
And it's a real performance, and it's all on it, and everyone's gonna love it. And
it's not like 4 o'clock in the afternoon outside, you know what I mean? Like rock and roll was not meant to be performed that way. Not like you can't do it, but, you know, let's give it its full, you know, what it deserved.
So as many singles as you guys have now and as many hits, how do you guys decide what your set list is going to be for on the stage? I mean, because you got so many now.
Yeah, that's actually hard. If we were playing just top 10 singles, we still couldn't fit it in one set. You know, and you know, we have I think 16 now. And but the idea here is, you know, when you assemble your live set, it's almost like you have to understand the crowd and what happens with energy. So, like for example, you would never start a show with a ballad. Just wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Like, you gotta come out with a power.
Exactly. So there are certain, and then you don't want to drop a ballad as a second song either. So, everything has its own place. So when you assemble a set, it's almost like when a DJ plays music, feeling and watching the crowd, when to, bring up the BPM, when to drop them down. It's the same thing. You assemble a set that is the right flow. You have to feel that. And, and sometimes if a hit single maybe is not up tempo enough, so you have to put in a song that wasn't a hit single, but it's a song that deserved that spot. So that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, that's a great point. Now, is festival set list and your actual concert tour set list different?
Yes, 100%. Because when you play your own shows, like it's your own tour, the fans that came to see you, so they're familiar with most of the songs. When you play a festival, then half of the crowd is not your crowd, half of the crowd is possibly not even aware of you. Who knows? Depends on the festival. I mean, here we're good, but when there are festivals we play where you have to play kind of a set list that you think that this will. So everyone else, even if you don't know the band, you will have a good time. That's how we pick it.
That's awesome. I mean, and some people don't ever think about that sometimes. Like, I've never realized how hard it is, but when you have so many hits, and everyone wants to hear that certain song.
It's an awesome problem to have.
Yes, can't complain about it whatsoever.
Yeah.
So My Nemesis has been spinning for a while now. You guys gonna open up on a new single anytime soon?
Yeah, we have 2 possible songs that we're thinking about. We're looking at videos and what can we do. Probably it's gonna be I Apologize, that song, or Digging My Grave, one of those 2. So that's.
Do you guys have a voting process of who decides? Like, so it's a team.
It's funny because when we talk about the band and the process within the band, sometimes people take a second, like, what? Like, you guys have what? Shareholders meeting? What the hell is that? It sounds like a business. But the idea is that no, everybody has a vote.
Yeah.
And the way to keep the peace is that way. Sometimes I have an idea like and then it gets outvoted, and it's just what it is. This is actually a democracy that actually the government could take some lessons from, right? Because we don't have executive orders. We actually vote, and if I get outvoted, I get outvoted. Whoever gets outvoted gets outvoted, and there's 5 of us, so there's a swing vote.
Awesome.
It can't be even.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you got perfect number 5, so you got to make a decision one way or another.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Can't wait to see you guys hit the stage tonight. You always kill it, and I just think you guys are a great band.
No problem.
Awesome. I like it. Thank you so much.
You.